Libra, welcome to your Sunday Shuffle. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. The Sunday Shuffle is a brand new segment I've introduced, and I'm already loving it. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. Every week we'll have a different theme, but for this week we're going to do an open read, which is to say I will pull 5 cards for you, non-specific placements. I will clarify those cards and see how it might fit you for the next week or so. Immediate future only. There you go. Looking forward to it. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. It's quite the challenge for me. As we all know, I'm verbose. But yeah, and then also I decided to break away from the big desk downstairs and come upstairs to my other desk. This is my office at home. This is where the real work happens, you know. What's going on, please? Show me. I thought, why not? Shorter segments, different space. Makes perfect sense. What's going on, please? What's going on, please, for Libra? Show me Libra. Show me Libra in the upcoming week. Oh, well now, it's being a bit fussy here. What's going on, please, for Libra? Show me Libra. Show me Libra. Show me Libra. What's up? What's going on, please? Show me Libra. The Star, 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the Empress, you, Justice, also you. Yeah, there might be someone else in here with you then. That's a lot of energy, but it's beautiful. The Star, 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles is kind of like saying, look, there's disappointment here. I understand that. There's pain here. I understand that. Can we resolve our stuff? 3 of Pentacles. Can we work it out? I would really like this, the Star. This is what I would hope. This is what I would desire. Can we cooperate, please? So 3 of Pentacles could be a friendship. I don't automatically assume that because 3 of Pentacles, as we should know, is the barest minimum it would take to cooperate with somebody else in the same constructive effort, in the same constructive vein, and be on the same page in terms of this is what we're both trying to do. So here's my side, here's your side. I put down a brick, you put down a brick. This is my feeling, this is your feeling. So it's a bare minimum cooperative back and forth agreement. 3 of Swords, there's pain and disappointment here, but we want to heal all that. We want to fix all that. We want to transform all that. That's the hope, that's the dream, that's the desire. The Empress, you, beautiful self-empowerment. This is who I am, this is what I'm about. Productivity, generosity, loving, embrace. But the idea is I know my worth, I know my value, and I only give that to so many things, people, places, situations, circumstances, work, whatever. And then Justice, a sense of ultimately of balance within the self, outside of the self. Okay, beautiful. I like seeing your 2 cards like that. That's beautiful. Show me that Star, please. By the way, one of the beautiful benefits of an open read is that these may or may not be related. I might see a pocket of this or a pocket of that. I don't know. Show me the Star, please. Show me that Star. Show me that Star for Libra, please. Show me. Show me that Star, please. Show me that Star. Show me that Star. Hanged Man. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. It's like I know things are stagnant between us. I know things have not been great. I know things have been drawn out, non-productive, which is the opposite of the Empress. I know that there's kind of a low-level hum or funk between us. Can we fix that? You know? The Hanged Man, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, not great. Hanged Man isn't bad in and of itself. It just depends on what we do with it, which is like true for any power energy. So the Hanged Man here is also, unfortunately, in this respect, a passive sort of pause. It's one thing when it's an active pause because you're learning something. That's the whole point. Perception, understanding, going upside down, seeing things differently, walking a mile in someone else's shoes, so on and so forth. But in this respect is nothing's going on and we both know it. Okay. The 7 of Pentacles are stagnation. Yes, you and I are founded. Yes, you and I have roots. But 8 of Cups, someone's emotionally checked out and we both know it. Maybe we're both a little emotionally checked out. Maybe we're both emotionally distant from each other. It's a lot of pausing, it's a lot of non-activity, it's a lot of admission that, okay, we hit a certain threshold, but now what? Can we do something, please? The Star. What is our vision? What is our purpose? What are we trying to do here? We got to reach for something greater than ourselves. We can't just sit here and be stagnant looking at each other, right? You know, we got to do something. That's the idea, is what are we going to do? And I think that's what you're trying to solve in conjunction, I believe, with someone else. I don't think as you yourself personally feel like you're stagnating. It just doesn't feel that way. It doesn't, because we're asking for the cooperation of someone else, even if it's in the barest of structures. So show me that Three of Swords, please. You know, someone's emotionally unavailable, or perhaps you both have been a little neglectful in terms of what's going on in your current environment. It's like, yeah, I know you, you know me, there's not much left there to discover, and and that's an oversimplification or an over-exaggeration, if you will, but it's kind of that feeling. It's kind of that feeling. What are we doing? Is there anything left to latch on to? Is there anything else to grow or develop here? Because that's emotional stagnation and 3D stagnation. Whatever fussy whirlwind that surrounds you in real life, the interpersonal exchange is what I'm talking about, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Showing that Three of Swords. You two might both be busy as the day is long, but what's going on between two people is what's going on between two people, you understand? Show me that Three of Swords, please. There's that Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, Seven. That's a lot of pain. There's more. See, there's more to this than meets the eye. There's more to this than just stagnation and nothing's going on between us. There's some pain here. There is some pain. There's some Three of Swords. There's disappointment. There's rejection. There's rejection of the love. There's a lot of pain here about the love. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not ready to address it. This hurts. Someone's disappointed in the old heart space here. We're not in an emotional state of equilibrium. It no longer feels like anything's between you and I. So this is long-standing pain with nothing done or resolved. That's what you're asking for upon opening. So let me make that clear right now. This is long-standing pain. This didn't just happen overnight, guys. It didn't just happen overnight. This is what happened. We had a Two of Cups, and time has passed. You and I are both defensive. We both walk on eggshells around each other. We're both kind of disappointed about how we express ourselves, or we don't express ourselves emotionally, sexually, or otherwise. It's that kind of guys. It's that kind of energy, okay? And we're both, you hurt. So are they. There's defensiveness. I don't want to get in contact with you that way. I don't want to be vulnerable with you that way. I don't really want to say I love you, that kind of thing. But yet neither one of you has made a move, you know, or inched or healed. And that's what you opened up with. Can we, I'm kind of tired of that swampy ass energy. Can we, what are we doing? Okay, swampy ass, I'm sorry, that's just, put it in the comments, swampy ass energy, if you can relate. If you're the Libra, it's like, that's me. Just let me know. You guys have a laugh. Okay, I know it can get real, trust me, I know. That's the thing, and that's one of the reasons why I was so very leery about reducing message qualities, because of stuff like this. With the realness of life, so too should you treat it with the realness of perspective and the depth that it deserves. But who knows? You know, it's one of the things. So I'm like, I can still do what I do, just reduce it, okay? That's the goal. Three of Pentacles. Let's see that cooperation. Let's see if you two can start feeling your way around each other's edges again. Let's see that. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. It's not over. It's not. I know it isn't. It's just, this is the kind of swamp effect that's led to the stagnation. Okay. I got it. I got it. I got it, Chief. We're disappointed. I understand. Tower. Somebody's asking for some sort of magnificent change, or they're manifesting magnificent change. It's either you or the person you're connected to. I just don't know if you two are discussing it. That's interesting, because it does need to be discussed. So Three of Pentacles, let's work it out. Can we at least be fair in this respect? They're like, yeah, but I got a lot of disappointment. It's like, oh, you? Yeah, well, me too. And let's talk about it. So that Four of Cups, this is disappointment, this is sadness, that you two can't flow in each other's emotional streams like you used to. There's too much stagnation, too much swamp effect. I don't know why there isn't enough emotional renewal between you two, but there isn't. I'm not seeing it, but somebody is asking for dramatic change. They're willing it. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what that tower looks like. I don't know what that kind of change looks like. And it could be, guys, given The pain, the disappointment, the low-level sense of cooperation. Do we really want to put more into this, or have we had as much as we possibly can? Because that's in here. I can't say that it's not. So while I know you openly and respectfully said, can we get on the same page in goals and dreams and desires again, there is so much stagnation between you, so much disappointment. That dramatic change might be, are we done? FYI. I don't know. But I don't know. It may not be that. It could be a dramatic change in influx of energy and how you two experience a relationship. I don't know. I don't know what the ask is. We might see as we go along. Show me the Empress, please. And it could be you doing the asking. A dramatic change. It's like, well, in order for me to feel better about us, I'm asking for this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's almost like saying, tell me what you want, even if it's the worst case scenario. That way I know where I'm landing and you know where you're landing. What's your worst case scenario? What's your best case scenario? See what I'm saying? Sometimes when you get that far down in the swamp, you just need to lay out the cards. Because, hey, at what point does that even matter? You know what I mean? At what point does it matter? When you're that far down and you're asking each other for 3 of Pentacles just to get along at some point and discuss terms, just put all the cards out on the table, honey. Some of the Empress, please. Some of the Empress. Some of the Empress. Some of the Empress, please. Some of the Empress. Four of Swords, Six of Swords, the World. Somebody's, you, is asking to exit. Okay. Well, that was remarkably straightforward. I think, I don't know when. I know I'm saying in a week or so. That may be true for some of you. Okay. It may be true for some of you later down the road. I just know that that is the road I'm looking at today. And the Libra I'm looking at says it's actually what's best for me. And that's, I'm not going to argue with that. Anyone who says this is what's best for me as the Empress, I'm not going to argue with the Empress. If I call myself an Empress and I say, I need to exit this or it's time to go, it's because it's in my best interest. Okay? You have to know what your worth is. And something's either living up to that worth and you two are feeding each other emotionally with substance and spirituality, or you're not. And you keep telling me our growth or lack of growth is a major issue, and it has been. And it's been weighing on my heart and on my spirit for a long, long time. And somebody said, I told you, somebody's saying, this is a big ask, but it might be for the best. Because if you and I can't even get along at the cooperation level, if we're so emotionally detached and we're so emotionally void of each other, somebody here is asking for release. Actually, they're not asking. It's been with this person, whomever it is, you or them, for a while with the Four of Swords. Six of Swords, the World. Wanting to move forward as peacefully as possible. I don't know when that discussion comes into play. I just know that when it is asked for, when it is introduced, it's done so calmly and peacefully, but it is indeed a big admission to, I need radical change to make me happy. I don't think you and I can continue to cooperate like this anymore. There's no growth between us, and there hasn't been for a long time. I think it's very honest, and I think it's very forward, and I think it's incredibly simple, but that is, again, based on the precedence of a background level of pain, disappointment, and uninvolvement at the emotional level for I don't know how long. So it's not random. This isn't just this week. It's everything that was behind it, and we're talking years. Okay? Justice. Show me justice, you. Let's see. Let's see. Show me justice. Show me justice. Show me justice. Show me justice. Show me justice, please. The name, guys, here is stagnation, emotional detachment, emotional unavailability, and not just being on the same page anymore in terms of you and I are reaching for this at the same time and in the same place. It's incredibly straightforward, but how it plays out in reality is very different. It's painful, and it's hard to see when you're in it, but that's where it ended up, okay? Ace of Swords, a particular truth, strength, the Seven of Swords. The fact of the matter is, honey, if you were being honest with yourself, you probably wanted to exit this a long time ago. You wanted to exit this a long time ago. It took a certain level of nerve to admit it to yourself and to the situation. part of you might even be relieved, regardless of who introduces the concept of radical change, because we've been so unhappy. Part of you, if you're being honest with yourself, wanted to do this for a while. It was a matter of steeling ourselves to the truth and the nerve of the thing. You know inherently, somewhere inside you, this is for the best. I don't know who's offering the world. I don't know who's offering Six of Swords to exit, to cycle it. It's you or them. You actually might have dual placements in Libra or Taurus, because you're both showing me a certain level of energy that says it's interchangeable. It's occurred to you both. You've both experienced it in some way. You both experienced this. But you had similar outputs in terms of pre-existing thoughts or energies, or this is the direction we've been on for a while. So you both might have some very critical Libra and or Taurus placements. I don't know. So I don't know who's offering it. The thing is that it was always kind of with you for a while. And it feels correct. Otherwise you wouldn't be there. Okay? Yeah. Sorry, I had to do a time check. I have to remember that. It's hard. It's really hard to do real tarot like this and to keep it contained under 20 minutes. And that's a conflict I had to come to terms with. So while I can do it, it's things like this that really make me want to dig in there deeper. And, you know, I don't like... I'm just that person. I dig deep. But there's some things that here are incredibly straightforward, and they kind of speak for themselves. Again, this isn't random. It was building up to this. The Seven of Pentacles, goodness knows, honey. This situation could have been stagnant for years. At that rate, honey, look, check this out. The Star, hopes and dreams, wishes, wants, desires, long-term vision and goals. What are we doing? Because we don't have any new perspective. It's the same shit day in, day out without any additional growth, stagnation. 8 of Cups. One or both of us is emotionally checked out. Is there much left to wish for? Is there much left between us to desire for? Is there much left between us to reach for? To yearn for? To desire? To drive? To build? What are we doing? Is there much left here to desire anymore? And I think you two asked yourselves that reasonably. Was there love here once upon a time? Yes. Has it been defensive, angry, snippy, withdrawn, withholding, inconsistent for a long time? Yes. This is where the pain comes from for the both of you. Just even the idea of trying to cooperate still causes disappointment because it's not what we really want for one or both of you. And then somebody makes a big ask. It's either you or them. I think I know how we can fix this. Understanding that we're not really together anymore. There's a very gentle but firm acknowledgement of moving forward. I don't know where my world went. The world was here. I'll have to do a playback and see where the heck it went. Did it drop? The world was here. And so on and so forth. But yeah, the truth is, Ace of Swords with strength and justice. I think you've been wanting to do this for a while, to be honest, to exit. It's just having the knowledge, the absolute truth, and the strength of it. It was easier said than done. Okay. All right. I hope this helped you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Again, I don't know that the leaving process is taking place necessarily this week. It's more like the conclusions here. Okay. All right. I'll see you next week. And then also, of course, for your full reading. Take care, Libra. Be well.